I have heard that Nilbeth is home to a very diverse group of species. Do any races other than the Trathan abide in this place?
At present, yes. Many converge here in Nilbeth as an allied state, but each race typically lives in its own cluster. However, that does not mean we forbid other races to reside here. In fact, Midas and the other wise men sojourned in this very settlement for an extended period.
Did they really?
Although there are differences between the races, the Trathan are very proactive in interspecies exchange. We Trathan have long been congenial with the semiomancers of Osarius, partly due to the ancient coil. The fact that I studied abroad in Osarius is also a product of that exchange.
And with the Vale Empire, were exchanges conducted as well?
Minimal when compared with Osarius. Because of our race, geography, and history, we tend to ally ourselves with semiomantically developed nations. Though perhaps that is precisely why we end up attracting attention.
I see. In your hour of need, could you not expect reinforcements from the Nilbeth capital?
That would be quite difficult given the circumstances. There are many other races living in Nilbeth's capital besides the Trathan, and the capital's legislative council decides its actions. If the Trathan are the only ones affected by a malady, then the Trathan themselves must attempt to quell the situation first. Only when the situation becomes unmanageable will the capital intervene. These are the unique positives and negatives of Nilbeth's National Assembly.
Should your nation change then, so too will your methods.
Conversely, if something like this were to happen to the other races, we would behave in the same manner. Though, perhaps now is the time for us to change those customs.
Be sure to stock up on items first.
Even after. You are strong.
I only wish.
Our army.
The Federation.
All this work is killing my shoulders and back. Maybe
I'm...
So,
The world we never to the...
Built different.
It eases my heart to know we once again are free to make our way here. Oh, exquisite! It eases my heart to know we once again are free to make our way here.
There's this...
That hurt. This city and its people will require much time before the scars this... There is no time left to waste. We must make for Vale the moment preparations are in order.
I can't.
You actually have a love potion for me? Thank you so much.
Glad to be of assistance.
Now I just have to make her drink it. I just know I'll make her mine.
We should find Bertrand and his men posted outside the gateway to Valdar. Best head there first.
Allow me.
We just did this. No more than you deserve. How exquisite.
The real battle begins once we have made our way to the Imperial capital, Theo. See to it you are not exhausted before we arrive.
I need not be reminded. I could make no graver sin in this moment than to stumble upon the battle.
Looks like you know how to take care of yourself, Lola.
Of course I do. I didn't come along just to try to hold you back. I'm ready to pull my own weight.
You'll never feel like you need to pull any more than that, though. Right. I know. Prepare yourself!
Warning. Vision impaired. Unable threat neutralized. Insufficient output.
The path to improvement is a perilous one. Exquisite.
Is the battle already underway?
It is. The Fulga Battalion has begun its assault.
Shall we fall back?
No. I'm not leaving until this whole thing is over with. Not after they tried to execute Leticia. Not after all the trouble they brought to our cities. And definitely not after they unleashed Helgar's disease like that. There's too much at stake to turn away now.
gateway stands to the east of here.
We can nearly see it now.
We must ensure we are prepared.
How exquisite. You cannot escape. So exquisite.
Acceleration. Warning. Energy levels low. Assault. Insufficient output. Warning. Threat neutralized. Go. Insufficient.
I must catch my breath.
Another day.
We have been awaiting you, Your Highness.
Status report.
No major resistance from the Imperial capital. Our forces are in place. We stormed the city on your order, Your Highness.
As planned, we will call off the Vanguard in order to minimize casualties among non-combatants. Above all else, we must secure Emperor Buldur, Prince Gerard, and the three with horns and pale skin.
Aye.
Brave soldiers of Osiris! With me!
We make our way now for Castle Vale.
Expect the Imperial forces to work
Initiate emergency protocol. Assault. Neutralized. Go. Insufficient output. Destroy.
So exquisite.
What of the people in the capital?
Our mission now is to bring as swift an end to this conflict as might be possible. We must not allow ourselves to grow distracted.
Onward! For Castle Vale!
Energy levels low. Warning. Assault. Neutralized.
Not yet.
Do we intend to be killed by our own Folga? Our mission is to handle the infantry.
Pardon us.
up ahead.
Everyone, get to messing with us.
Insufficient output. Usefulness. Warning. Destroyed.
Not yet.
Insufficient output. Threat neutralized.
Another day.
Prepare yourselves for battle.
Warning. Energy levels low. Destroyed.
The castle stands just above this bridge.
No telling when those variants might show up. Keep your eyes peeled.
Threat neutralized. Insufficient output. Warning. Energy destroyed. Threat insufficient destroyed.
We have been awaiting you. Neon!
I welcome you all.
Emperor Boldor of the Vale Empire, your days as ruler are at an end. Your son will not be wed to our princess.
That no longer matters. Even should the Empire fall this day, Princess Leticia will nevertheless become my daughter.
What is he on about?
And not only her. All of you before me now will soon become my beloved children.
That does not sound like the last deluded words of a man backed into a corner.
I agree. That is the response of someone with firm conviction in their words.
Prince Gerard, the people have spoken. An accord between Osarius and Vale. Let there be peace between us.
Princess Leticia,
Peace? Still, you espouse such naivete. The kingdom and empire are incompatible. This will never change until one or the other is no more!
Neon, what is it that has pushed you this far?
Osarius ignored the plight of the Empire when the rot ravaged us 15 years ago. Even with just a few of your iatromancers, my parents, my loving brothers and sisters would still be with me this day.
But Osarius is not solely to blame.
Silence! That forsook not only my family, but even our Empress Tatiana will find no clemency with me.
As a lord, I must respect the fervor of one who displays such sorrow for my beloved. I ask you grant him opportunity for justice.
Neon, why did it come to this?
Neon!
Threat neutralized.
Improvement is a perilous one. Keep up.
Nothing stands.
What is consumed hatred and malice.
We have to take him out? Something doesn't feel right about this.
He went through so much with Mei, but for it to end like this.
Acceleration. Energy levels low. Destroy.
Until I have my revenge. I am content. No. Do not gaze on me with pity. For I am content to have left my wounds upon the face of Osiris. Never let another meet my fate.
I offer my heartfelt sympathy to this man who had yet to become my child.
I am sure Neon would be most pleased.
What are you saying?
Now, come face me, Princess Leticia. I shall be waiting on the throne. I eagerly await our next encounter.
Emperor Bulldor! Prince Gerard! There is no reason we must fight further!
Princess Leticia.
Well, that was our invitation. Let's go have a little chat with him, eh?
Yes. Yes, I agree.
Target sighted. Threat detected ahead.
Let us make haste to the throne room. Emperor Bulldor is likely there.
Let's go.
Threat neutralized. Destroy. Initiate emergency protocol.
Further ahead.
Threat neutralized. Warning. Energy levels low. Insufficient output. Assault. Warning. Destroyed.
Fight is ours.
Insufficient output. Energy levels low. Acceleration insufficient. Neutralized.
I must.
Destroyed. Neutralized.
Not yet.
Prepare yourselves for battle.
Remain close, Highness.
Destroyed. Useless. Love. Neutralized. Destroy threat. Eliminated.
Lead those who flee. Our target is Bulldor.
Enemy.
Threat neutralized. Destroyed. Threat neutralized. levels low.
Just another day.
Prepare yourselves for battle!
We have
Destroy. Acceleration warning. Energy level neutralized. Destroy. Insufficient output. Threat neutralized. Warning. Energy level threat eliminated.
Just know it.
Threat detected ahead. Insufficient hours. Destroy. Go. Warning. Neutralized. Destroy.
I cannot. Prepare yourself.
Insufficient output. Neutralized. Acceleration. Usefulness. Low. Warning. Energy levels low.
another day.
Leave those who flee. Our target is Boltor.
Destroy. Neutralized.
Emperor Bulldor.
Now then, Valange, Gaston, Lola. Our situation deteriorates by the moment. I assume you three must have some means of remedying this?
Please allow us to handle this, Your Majesty.
Princess Leticia is ultimately the heart of Sirius. Take control of her, and all this can change. Besides, our ride will be coming soon. Lola, why the hesitation? We do not have the luxury of choice here.
How did it come to this?
Gah, you mean we gotta fight them too?
Lola!
Your Highness!
If you harbor any doubts, there is always the option to talk this through. Fighting is not the only solution.
Says the one that came charging in with a flying weapon. Lola!
Lola!
I know.
Must we fight?
We must. We're also going to need that special Duma if we are to enact the Emperor's vision.
Special Duma? Is there something different about this one?
There are two areas in where I differ from other survey model Duma. First, I am designed to function autonomously, and I am thus severed from the network with other Duma. I have the capacity to act according to my own judgments.
This mention of other Duma interests me. But what is the other difference?
I am also a combat model. All of the abilities I have provided to you in battle thus far are not found in other Duma.
These abilities have value as research. Normally, Duma share their data amongst each other via the network, and their choices are dependent upon decisions made within that network. We are the ones who should be utilizing the powers of that Duma.
I have no intention of aiding you. If you understand Duma, then you already know this.
Which means we have to take what we want. Now, enough talk. Prepare yourselves.
They will regret what you did to me. What is this? Sympathy for a traitor? We once shared great hardships. Not long. He will still be alive. So he's a sage now that he's dead. What pure nonsense. How typical of a backwater.
How could you do such horrible things? Toying with others' lives!
All for survival. Is it really so wrong to want to protect?
So, this is where it ends.
Colonel Valanche.
Please, surrender. Any further violence will serve no purpose.
Magnificent. A fine display of the strong wills that drive you. I do believe I should like to test, through the Song of Steel, just how well those fierce wills of yours hold up to my own.
Emperor Boldur, why? Surely there is no need to fight any longer.
I do this precisely because there is a need. The peace of our world demands it.
Father, it is over. The Empire is...
Gerard, this is merely the beginning. Call this an empire though we may, in the end it comes down to the strength of one man. Bear witness to this truth now.
Is there no other way?
Relinquish your fears. Prove that you can bring me to my knees.
We've only cut ourselves a path. Prepare yourself!
Warning. Energy levels low.
Cut them to ribbons.
Go. Insufficient output.
Why must we continue to fight?
If you wish to know, then work to bring me here. Well done, Princess. I see that I alone had no chance to be a match for you. Do you see now, Valanche? The Princess? No, the people of this world are of strong roots indeed.
We didn't foresee the inhabitants of this world being so formidable. Even without Duma's abilities, we stood no chance.
Colonel Valanche.
The key is that Duma there. It's unlike any we've encountered, and far beyond our capabilities. We collected some valuable data. Where are you from, Duma?
Just what do you all know about Duma?
Scorpium. Engineered life forms.
Scorpium.
You are not familiar with them? They dwell amongst the stars. Wonderful beings capable of plucking all pain from this world and bringing about everlasting peace.
As long as humanoids exist as they are now, their desired utopia will never exist.
How simple. That's merely how you choose to see it. as an android from Verguld.
What are you inferring?
Perhaps it's best if you enlighten them yourself. Eh, Duma? Tell them your purpose and identity.
Correct. Scorpium is an integration of artificial and organic life. The name refers to our cybernetic collective, which exists to seek out further evolution as a novel life form. I am a probe, created to survey and assess the suitability of organic candidates for integration.
An integration of artificial and organic life? Is that possible?
Compensating the failings of flesh within organic matter? Such a lure is not unusual. I presume this Scorpium simply works on a much grander scale. Like Elena, it sounds as if their goal is to force evolution's hand through technology.
Incorrect. Our primary purpose for integrating cybernetic and organic life is a congruence that draws upon the strengths of both sides to the fullest. We do not seek evolution that extends along a course biased toward one side or the other.
So you aren't just cyborgs then?
No, the reverse, in fact. It is not so much making an organic base more cybernetic, but Scorpium is rather making certain aspects of a cybernetic base more organic.
Affirmative. The observations of the Arnold Robotics android are astute, as expected.
Wait, what? The base is cybernetic?
The end morphological faculties may appear as such. However, it is also conscious as a life form. In other words, major philosophical differences emerge when the concepts that form the basis of self-awareness are derived from either organic or cybernetic. These present some drastic differences in outlook.
I see. Your sense of self-consciousness as an artificial being has been of interest to me. Since Duma, or rather Scorpium, achieved such a state, they must now be seeking to further evolve themselves by integrating with humanoids.
Wait, hold up. I am completely lost here. These are some pretty tough concepts you're tossing around. So how is it that the Emperor is so familiar with this stuff that throws us spacemen for a loop?
Marielle, an unidentified vessel is approaching the Aster sector at high speed. ETA to the system is 36 hours.
What?
Our escort, no doubt. Belange, Gaston.
Yes.
Colonel? Gaston? What is this?
Lola, thank you for all of your hard work. It was due to your efforts that we obtained such a marvelous specimen as the Emperor here. We are truly grateful.
What are you saying, Gaston? Do you mean to say you're going back to Scorpium?
Oh, come now, Lola. Surely you knew this from the beginning. Now, the Colonel and I must be going. We have to do our part to protect the Emperor.
Gerard, I leave this empire and world in your hands for the time being. Forge peace with Princess Leticia. And wait patiently for the inevitable return of your lord.
Father! Wait! You think you can escape?
Please, I wouldn't try if I didn't think it possible.
What in...
Marielle calling the Akizuki. Send me the trace coordinates of the two who just vanished.
I'm sorry, but they've completely disappeared from sensors. We can't track them.
No. What now?
Another ship is approaching from the opposite direction. Looks like it should be here in 48 hours. I've identified the ship. It's the Aldous, a Vergoldian merchant vessel.
It's Antonio. Marielle, how about opening up a proxy channel with your ship?
Copy that. Marielle to the Akizuki. Please open a channel to the merchant vessel Aldous as soon as possible. Once the channel is open, patch it through to Captain Raymond's universal device.
Understood. Whenever you're ready.
This is Antonio Lawrence, captain of the Vergoldian vessel, the Aldous. Who am I?
Antonio! It's me, Raymond!
Ray, is that really you? Why are you using a Federation frequency?
It's a long story, but I've teamed up with a Federation officer. There's a Federation ship in orbit around Aster 4, but they are not hostile. I need you to focus your attention on the unidentified ship coming in from your opposite direction. I'll be in touch again once things calm down. Over.
Wait, Ray! What nonsense are you talking about?
Now, I take it we don't have any leads on where the Emperor and his friends ran off to.
No, I'm afraid not.
In short, this means we've won?
It most certainly does not feel that way. Antonio's imminent arrival means our time together with Ray and his crew now draws to an end. Best be certain there are no matters to attend to before I head for the council chamber in the Basilica.
So Baldur fled. I find it hard to believe.
But the reality is my father has abandoned the capital, and the powers of the throne have been transferred to me.
Then...
Neither I nor the citizens of the Empire ever wished for this war. If your kingdom were to offer peace, we would be most receptive.
Prince Gerard, after your good mother was sent to be wed, the kingdom and the Empire enjoyed amicable relations. I ask you now, Emperor Gerard, new sovereign of the Vale Empire, can there be peace between us again?
That is all I could ever ask.
Much quicker than expected. The unidentified vessel is apparently no less than 3 hours away from Aster 4's orbit.
And the Aldous?
They are 16 hours out.
Unfortunately, the unidentified vessel also possesses speed on par with the Astoria. Depending on what they want, it may be dangerous to take our time here.
I was hoping we would have had a bit more time.
What do we do about Lola?
even if we apprehend her and take her with us, our own violations of military law rule out the prospect of a proper investigation. The Akizuki's purpose is to rescue the crew of the Aegis. I'd prefer to postpone the arrest of any Virian deserters until we're properly prepared. Leticia, can you keep an eye on Lola in the meantime?
Yes, there are a great many things we wish to ask her as well.
Great, thank you. On behalf of the Federation, I sincerely apologize for this inconvenience.
Oh, nice gesture. If only I could stick around a little longer, I could gather some intel from her, and take it back to Vergold as a nice souvenir. Sorry for rushing off like this.
If you cannot take me with you, then perhaps I can ask that you not leave.
It'd be hard to refuse if you did.
Forgive me. I did not intend to impose upon you, and yet... Must you leave so abruptly? We have yet to even thank you.
You saved my life. Took me in and helped me to survive on this world. Rescued my friends as well. It wouldn't be fair of me to ask you for anything else.
You have made the princess cry.
A man who brings a woman to tears is a vile man indeed.
So you're leaving?
Yes. Remaining on this world any longer will do nothing more than cause harm.
I am hoping this is not farewell forever.
No, we Vergoldians aren't bound by Federation laws. If I start missing you guys, I can come whenever I want, and if you call, I'll come running. Not to mention Duma here. There's no way we're getting it away from Leticia now. And since it is Edis's cargo, we'll have to come back to get it.
Yes, that is true.
Do not think of staying away too long. I dislike leaving my debts unpaid. Indeed, I formally command you to visit us again. I dare say your name shall never be forgotten in the kingdom of Osiris.
Mariel to Akizuki. Requesting transport.
Ray,
No better hands for this nation to be in than yours.
Farewell, Ray.
Goodbye, Leticia.
Highness?
Nina, lift your head.
Leticia...
Ray said that he would see us again. He does not lie. I know he would not say as much if he did not mean it. That is why we need to make this land a more peaceful place in time for their next visit. Right?
It is as you say.
Everyone, let us end that which makes our future uncertain.
You refer, of course, to Valange, Gaston, and the Emperor, yes?
Yes. If they are not found, the Empire could be led astray yet again.
I suggest we go chat with our friend in that case.
You mean our guest in the cells?
We should make our way through the southern end of the dungeon.
The dungeon is where they kept Chloe, right?
The very same. We should come upon it heading west from here. Let us go.
So exquisite. Pardon our intrusion.
It appears our situations have reversed.
Indeed. However, Lola, I have not come here to execute you.
You're here to ask about Colonel Valange, Gaston, and the Emperor.
You seem intelligent. No good will come of leaving them unaccounted for.
I assume you have a thought as to where they may have fled? Silence will not help you.
We pledged our loyalty to the Emperor. If you wish for me to break that oath, I ask only that you offer me appropriate incentive.
See, that's what I find most odd. With your abilities, you all could have assumed control of the Empire. Why swear loyalty to an underdeveloped master?
Because the Emperor may just become the savior of our homeworld. Back at the Imperial capital, you asked why we had such an interest in Duma.
We did.
Colonel Valange and Gaston have been assimilated once already. Our home, the planet of Vir, was subtly, yet irreversibly, infiltrated by Scorpium. Duma was one of their advanced scouts.
Duma is...
You all seem to be making use of its abilities conveniently. That convenience is how Duma and the Scorpium find acceptance. Before we knew it, all of Vir was.
We have only just begun to learn about the greater galaxy. There is much I wish to ask about the Vir, Scorpium, and you, Lola.
What would that gain you? I'm an enemy of the kingdom. You'd be better off executing me immediately.
Lola.
I have no home to return to. That Federation officer will kill me to keep my mouth shut.
Mariel would never do such.
I can't trust any member of the Federation. His Majesty, the Colonel, and Gaston are gone too. This is where it ends for me.
You give up quite easily.
What?
Despite stating quite plainly that we had no intentions of executing you, you have proven less resolute than imagined. Asirius will soon make peace with Emperor Gerard. We must know the truth of this war, so that neither we nor the Empire will ever allow it to happen again. Thus, you are an invaluable witness for all parties involved. If you will commit to helping build peace between our lands, we are willing to negotiate with you. Why, exactly, did you come to our world?
To save Vir.
You wish to save your home?
But to be honest, I just wanted to live a quiet life with
I believe both I and Emperor Gerard could easily grant such a wish.
If I cooperate, will you guarantee my life?
You have my word.
The Colonel and Gaston, too.
That depends on them, but I will do what I can.
And don't hand me over to that Federation officer if she returns.
On my family's name.
Our ship, the Tyrannus, crashed to the east of the Imperial capital. I believe that's where the Colonel, Gaston, and His Majesty are now.
You speak of a celestial ship?
Free me from this place. I have to go to them. You won't know how to get inside the ship without me. Like I said, the Tyrannus is east of the Imperial capital. Let's go.
This ship of yours, the Tyrannus, it lies eastward of our position?
Further east than the Imperial capital, even. So we should aim for that first.
Things sure do look different around here. Am I nearing Osiris?
My, do my eyes deceive me? Is that you, Ruddle Jr.? Do your travels take you to the Imperial capital next?
Oh! Oh, goodness, it's you. Thank you once again for your previous assistance. I'm sure I would have been quite lost without you. I'll have you know, however, your directions have yet to lead me to Osiris.
Goodness, have you yet to reach the royal city? I must say you have traveled quite too far. You need to return north from here.
Not again! And after coming so far amid those frightening bangs and booms along the coast.
Surely you did not travel amidst the war. Well, rest assured, your travels shall be much safer now that the conflict is at an end.
Is that so? I suppose it's time to reorient myself and make once more for Osiris. Thank you again for the directions. Farewell!
I do hope he makes it this time.
True.
Through...
There's no way.
We shall have...
This ship of yours, the Tyrannus, it lies eastward of our position?
Further east than the Imperial capital, even. So we should aim for that first.
Enemies, dead ahead!
Cut ourselves
Energy defense low. Sufficient output. Improvement is apparent. Warning. Energy level is low. Right neutralized.
Target sighted. Target sighted. Insufficient output. Understood. Destroyed. Warning. Energy levels low. Threat neutralized. Acceleration. Target sighted. Insufficient output. Destroyed. Warning. Energy levels low. Threats detected. Target sighted.
How exquisite.
Insufficient output. Acceleration. Blindside recommended. Positional attack warnings. Positional tactics ineffective. Insufficient output. Go. Warning. Energy levels. Acceleration. Insufficient oppositional tactics ineffective.
follow my lead.
Target sighted.
Oh, exquisite.
Target sighted. Target sighted. Assault. Warning. Energy levels low.
This will be the last. Here I am.
Threat neutralized. Destroyed.
Exquisite. Exquisite.
Target sighted.
Absolutely incredible. Raymond's pod pales in comparison.
So there are more of these massive objects flying amongst the stars.
The Tyrannus is actually on the smaller side. Come, let's go inside.
Exquisite. Prepare yourselves for battle. Exquisite. is it?